Right, hello YouTube. Just a quick explanation. This vid is one of, I believe, up to about 6 parts for the Sel Mounta stream that we did a little while back. I could have uploaded it in one go, but it's about 3 hours long, so I figured I'd slice it up for viewability. Enjoy the video. Be about during the fight, maybe? If I could maybe make it move on... No, because I can't do the move route. I'll give that bit some thought.
Maybe make it do like occasional runs, like no, that wouldn't work.
Yeah, if I could have it doing
a
I might be able to. If I had it doing a really big orbit around the entire, like, boss, it would, like, show up during the fight and just suddenly make, like, a strafing run kind of thing. That might work. I might try that. It's all a little bit jank, this this game. My development process is definitely jank. Yeah, they've got... Those two have got counter up, so I really don't want to hit them physically at the moment. Magic should be fine, though, although... What are they actually weak to? Maybe let's just try and paralyze one of them. I don't even know if they're weak to this, but... Nope. I have a whole
nothing happened.
Yeah, they might actually be paralysis immune because they're lightning element. A little bit of the old Pokemon logic there.
Ah, fair.
Now they're not weak to... Not immune to magic. Whoop. That was the wrong spell, but we'll take it. Oh yeah, they're weak to piercing. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah. Because it's a spaceship, they are only somewhat bulletproof. Ugh. Seeing this strange metal bird's made me realise I never did finish my own metal bird. I don't even know what happened to it. Oh yeah, remember this from way back at the beginning of the first game?
It's just... Oh, yeah, it was literally just like
it was on a bedside cabinet, yeah. Metal bird, metal... Oh no! Oh, I really screwed up with that one, didn't I? Hold on, I think... Catelyn searches through her pack for a few moments and draws out a small box. Inside is a neatly wrapped metal bluebird, only half built with several loose gears and springs too. The bluebird. It's still here, even the parts I hadn't fitted yet. But how did... I'm really sorry. I pickpocketed it back at the mansion. I never realised it was yours. I thought it just belonged to one of the mansion's former owners. Oh, what to do about all this? Probably ought to be mad about this, right? I mean, stealing from a team member. Well, if you wanted her punished, I could always...
Oh.
With a... What? Oh, bye. You just have one of those in your pack this whole time? Well, regardless if you two want to do that, I think, given the circumstances and the fact you kept it in good condition, and returned it as soon as you knew, and I'm really happy to see my little pet project again, I'll let you off the hook for this one. Just don't do it again. Thanks, Hetty, you're the best. I promise, won't ever happen again. What was it you suggested earlier? For real? I think I have some things to think about, but I might not be completely against that.
Oh dear.
I'll leave that one to the fan fiction writers. 5,000 gold. There was one hidden behind the pillars.
So,
it just wasn't
another
there,
news for hiring fan fiction writers.
We're not hiring. It's a fan thing. It should be a labour of love, even if it is for sort of smut fiction or whatever. What's that? Isn't it the guy who wrote Near Automata? Told like the fans, it's like, look, if you're gonna keep making all the fan art, not the fan art, the porn of it, like at least like put it into a folder for me so I can get it in one piece instead of it being spread out all over the place. I know Helltaker's creator wanted to see more demons, girls in suits, which is why he made Helltaker. Made it free, and it absolutely worked. It's like, well played, sir.
He did that on purpose just so he can get that.
So he could get the fan art, yeah. That was apparently a big part of it. He said he like said this in an interview.
Oh my gosh!
Legend.
Yeah.
These things, like metal birds, they're everywhere. Samson swats away an extremely small version of the larger ships, which are currently spinning harmless sparks at him. She knew what they were. Clearly some kind of construct or golem or something, but some of them have organic parts too. They're almost like me with my arm, but they don't seem to have the gears I do, rather these strange green cards. And this thing, which I guess is a power source of some kind? Is this some kind of propulsor device? It makes my own designs feel so primitive by comparison. Ugh. Ooh. I knew something was up here. I'd forgotten it was that. Remember these?
Wait. Oh.
It's a super boss.
Oh.
Teleport pad radiates an immense aura of magic. Something on the other side has incredible magical power. It's probably dangerous. Step on the pad anyway? Yes. Endless desert.
Oh, we're back here.
It's not quite the same one, but it is a desert. Ah, you've returned for another challenge. This time you'll be fighting against the strength of magic, honed to an incredible degree. I'd recommend you ready your defences. We'll try it. A beetle? For the orb it's carrying. My arm's crackling. I might not understand magic fully, but ever since I became a mage I can sense it, and the orb is giving off an enormous amount of mana just into the air. That's how much it's wasting just by existing. Uh-oh. Getting sandblasted. Oh!
Oh.
Stabs us down. Yeah. I don't know whether we're up to this one or not.
Wow.
Oh, we might be okay. Oh, mind you, that was like 800 damage and it still didn't do that much. Mind you, it might have... I think this one is quite evasive and has very low defenses, but quite a lot of HP. I think is how I set this one up.
Oh.
Oh, I've forgotten to re-equip Vagel's weapon again. Yeah, it's taking a lot of damage, but... Can we equip mid-fight? No, okay. Remind me to fix that when we get out.
Oh, yeah. What do I need to remind you to fix?
To re-equip Vagel's hammer when we get out of here.
Yep.
Oh, it threw the rock back at us.
Oh.
I forgot, it's got magic deflection. Oh. Dark Elemental? It's like a sun beetle, maybe it's weak to dark?
Doesn't that do magic?
I think it's untyped, but I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, it seems to be. Or it just didn't counter that time. I actually cannot remember. We'll use Spell Shield on Catelyn. That might actually be a good choice here, if it AoEs us. Sulona's Flame. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it just summoned up Godfire, effectively there. It blinded, it blinded itself. Oh no. I've never seen that happen before. Okay, let's get it while it can't see. That is amazing. I didn't know it could do that.
Let's get him while he can't see.
Yeah.
Is also another great quote.
Yeah. It's so fast. I've never seen anything move like that. Even Lysandra's not that quick. Or it's supposed to be. It hasn't actually dodged anything yet. Must have been unlucky. It's weird. That bug, You like setting out, Rennie? I'm not sure just yet, but... Oh, here comes the Sandblaster again. Go on, hit Catelyn. No. Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're getting hit pretty hard. Spike Wave, that shouldn't miss in theory. Oh, right, yeah, I forgot it's deflecting spells, ours. Yeah, let's see if Freya can draw some fire. I love that animation. I genuinely like that little, like, clang sound effect and timing and everything. It's not even like a big skill. Uh-oh.
Corona's playing, huh?
He just nuked himself again. Yeah, he threw 2 of those at Catelyn and she's still got Spell Shield up, which deflects magic.
Silly bug.
You foolish beetle.
Foolish beetle.
Yeah, we might be okay, actually. Which is nice, because we'll have access to another special weapon if this works out. Or maybe it's weak to dark, actually. It's not light, but dark. Oh, well, I don't know whether we're weak to it, but we just said it hit us. No. We are surviving this, at least. It's a little bit like this is a bit more like a more serious version of the rat fight, I suppose. It's actually got the endurance.
What do you mean? The rat fight is perfect in every way possible.
That's it. The bug's fake. Come again? It's not real. The orb summoned it, like summoning a creature. That's why it can move that fast. It's really just a ball rolling around. But we think it's a beetle pushing it, so we're struggling to catch it. We're moving all wrong. Of course, we're aiming our attacks at the wrong target. Even if we hit the beetle, it doesn't do anything. Great work, Rennie. We haven't got our true target. So you sussed it out. So you're not completely stupid, it's just a little bit weird.
Relatable.
I might even, yeah, immunize. Let's heal up everybody at least a bit. I mean, that is kind of the vibe I tried to get across with Renee. She's a little bit unusual, but she is quite bright, really. She's just how she's bright that's a bit different. Oh, it's got a new spell. Oh, it's hit the whole party. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Oh, that's bad.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I guess we'll try and finish it quick and try and get Catelyn to... Maybe if Catelyn guards, she should have a good chance of still being alive next turn, and then she can use Summon Angel. I guess even
yeah, good idea.
I guess even if we know where it is, it's still hard to hit. His magic is so strong. He's not very tough, though. We can get him, we just have to not be blown up first. I'm getting a strange feeling that this orb is testing us somehow. Oh, he's summoned in the black hole. Uh-oh.
That's not a good sign.
Oh, yeah, it dropped, it dropped Vanessa and got deflected. Yeah, it's really struggling with, against, Catelyn here, I think.
Well, that's good.
If we'd come into this a level lower, she wouldn't have had that skill. So, okay, Lumina, help. Get the rest of the party back up. Catelyn strong. Oh, well,
immortal.
they got immortal, they should be okay, but they're all going to be on 0. That's one of the other animations I really like making as well, that one.
Just reflect again.
Yeah. And then just the bonk. Oh.
What?
I think some of the skills can cause it to wear off or something along those lines.
Oh.
It might have a debuff effect on it, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, get everyone else some hit points back before they all drop immediately, please. I think we've got this, as long as we can survive another turn or so. Yeah, air elemental, go. We'll use the summon. We'll finish him off with the power of wind.
Wind! What the
Wind.
power of the wind turbine?
Or not.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, the power of renewable energy compels the... Oh! Meanwhile, against the force of actual black hole.
That'd be... that just gave me a hilarious idea for just like a comedy movie.
Oh, it's silenced Renee. She can't use magic. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Heal everybody. Vanessa, just keep the party going for a few more turns. We're almost there. Oh,
I promise you we're still there. We're not faking.
Put the spell shield back up, please. I think that's the only thing that saved us.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's make sure that doesn't run out. Go on, hit Catelyn. You know you want it. It's not gonna. It's gonna hit him. Vanessa, I think? Yeah, she's still alive for one more turn. Renee, I guess... I don't think I have anything to cure it. Purging Potion would do it, but I think it would actually knock her out using it. Maybe this thing doesn't have yes, I could use the debug skills.
Ah, yes! When we're losing, just cheat!
It just dumps like 2 billion damage on it. Whatever it is, it's like set to be like ludicrously high. Go on, target Catelyn. Do it. It's the meme with the, Was it you that shared it first anyway? Oh look, a civilian airliner.
Oh, yes. With the Sea-Wiz that was freaking out.
Isn't that like a real thing where there was one that was like... They're like, just like
Yeah.
chatting and it's just, they just see it like tracking, they're just like, no!
Yeah, that's the whole video. Some dude just is like looking at the Sea-Wiz going, no, don't do
It's
it.
like following
Like
this
talking to a
plane. Hey, we got him.
Oh, an airliner.
Or rather, he got himself. There's one last good hit. Finally strikes the orb. It resonates suddenly. As it does, the beetle seems to merge with the orb as it stretches and changes shape. At the end, all that's left is a golden staff, topped with a beetle holding a perfect miniature of the orb that was there moments before.
Ooh.
We've been finding a staff this whole time? It doesn't even have a wielder. What do you think, Bagel? Can we trust it? Or do we need to consider that weapon a liability? No, I think we've shown it that it can't beat us outright. Something about it makes me suspect it was looking for someone to wield it. Given the spells it was casting, it must be extremely potent. It probably wished for a worthy user. It seems it is indeed yielded to you, yes. Interesting. As you attempt more of these trials, it seems clear that your foes are becoming more willing to yield to you, or even add to your own strength. There are 2 more trials yet to see.
Ooh. Do we get to look at the stuff?
I believe... Oh! Hello, is that a goof? Do you not actually get it? It should drop there. Let me have a quick save. If this is not working properly, I actually outright need to fix that. RPG Maker. Let's double check that. This could be a good time to find that we've got a bug. Oh, no, don't spoil those areas. We haven't been there yet. Tarek's area.
Well, I'm currently looking at a brick wall, so... Oh.
Super boss room. Did I actually just goof on that effect and forget to make it drop? Or is it random chance for some reason, which it shouldn't be? No, it doesn't drop there. Let's just quickly double check. Weapons. LG. It should be...
LG?
Yeah, it's legendary.
Oh! I thought you were going to go LGBTQ staff or something.
Oh, no. Scarab stuff. Enemies. Let's check the super boss. Where are you? So try not to spoil too much. Very minor spoilers, I guess. Please don't look.
Don't look, and you won't be spoiled.
No,
Easy as that.
He should drop it. He doesn't. I'm gonna add a little bit to that event to make sure he drops it, and I'm gonna add a secret little event where you can get a duplicate for the 6 people that watch this video. Change weapon, and I'm gonna make sure there's actually a little bit of dialogue that says you actually got it.
Hot patch numero uno, or I should say, what is it, 100 after all the spelling checks?
Yeah, probably.
Might I add, I've also been checking all of the bushes.
Okay, and I'm going to it'll be a little bit of a debug event. If you didn't watch the vid, congrats on finding this smiley face. Have a freebie. There we go. Save that. And that, folks, is how hotfix is done on RPG Maker.
Even though we couldn't see anything, but, it's how it's done.
Is it not actually showing on the stream, or...?
No, it's just incredibly zoomed in.
Oh, right. Oh, interesting. Okay, does it look like a normal game now?
Yes.
Good. Oh, it might be the resolution still mucked up from the thing. So if we go...
Oh.
We should now. There we go. Yeah, I will make a note to where's my pen? I will make a note to push that up tomorrow. Actually, good question. Where the hell is my pen? It's there. Okay. Patch. It might not be tomorrow because I've got somewhere I need to be for most of the day, and it's recording day, but it will be Thursday at least. I don't think no one's complained to me about that one yet, so I'm guessing it hasn't been an issue for anyone just yet. So yeah, we should now have, there we go, the Scarab stuff. A sentient magic staff with a scarab at its top. Teaches the user magic and grants several powerful spells too. You might notice, it actually has quite high stats as well.
Oh! Oh,
yeah, that magic attack, yeah, it's a legendary weapon indeed. Who do we think is the best fit for it? Because of course we can give it to 3 of our party members at the moment.
Well, it does boost magic attack the most, so I would say whoever has the highest base, just keep boosting them.
We'll just turn Rene into a monster.
Heck yeah. Although she does tend to get targeted already, so I don't know, maybe...
We'll try it on her for now. We can always give it to someone else later if we need to. That's the thing, we can swap it over. Oh, right, yes, and we've got to sort Vagel's thing as well. Speaking of weapons. You can go back to your combo of dagger and flail and hammer. I think the dagger gives her extra attacks, so it makes it a very mean combination. Because I think the way dual wielding and extra attacks work is that some of them carry over. Oh, there's a green event there. Can't get to it just yet, but Ah, who's this spooky looking fellas? And fighter jets.
Oh, just straight up fighter jets, yeah.
Yeah, well, space fighters anyway, and paper golems. Let's see if they burn well. Oh yeah, there's summon fire elemental. One of the animations I'm rather fond of. Yeah, they definitely burn, as does the fairy.
Sound isn't recording.
Oh, is it not? Or not coming through,
at
do you
least
mean?
it's not.
It should be. Do you want to pause the stream in a second and see if restarting it works?
Hold on, give me a second. Grandma walked in.
Oh, sure. Oh, wait, why am I using lightning on these things? I'm immune to it. Why did I do that? Right, yeah, we've got some new stuff. Let's show that off in a minute. But for now...
Alright. I was just asked if I wanted some romaine noodles.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Well, they're ramen noodles, just my grandma likes saying romaine.
We've got a new, we've got some new spells on Rennie now with that stuff. We'll have to have a look in a minute. I don't want to show them if you weren't looking there.
Did you fix sound?
I will try restarting the stream on your guys' end in a minute to see if that fixes it.
I can just leave and hop back in, and maybe that'll fix it.
Yeah, give it a try. See if there's something weird going on.
So end stream, join stream. It's not letting me join stream. Hold on. There we go.
Okay. There's not much sound at the moment. Can you hear the music very quietly, or?
No.
Hang on, I'll try pausing it on my end. Sorry guys on YouTube, I know you're not too interested in this stuff, but it is after all a stream recording. How's that? Can you hear the music now? And the rain?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, yeah, I don't know what that was, but it seems to be fixed. Sharp paper too. Look at this, it's scored my armor. Does paper even do that? Heard of these? Paper golems are a sort of thought experiment. The complex art of golem making applied to an extremely easy to work with but ill-fitting material. I mean, paper and parchment aren't cheap, but... Huh? Well, the paper golem is usually an example of why golem making is usually reserved for those with a large budget and extra help. Paper is probably the easiest thing to make a golem from, but it's also one of the worst. Not very strong, extremely flammable. Usually made with something solid like stone, metal and such. Cost for animating them doesn't change, so you might as well make them out of something durable if you've gone far enough to make one at all. But these ones can cut metal. Yes, whatever these are, they're either not actually paper, but just something similar, or they can animate them via some different technique, and thus have been able to very easily replicate them and optimize them for combat. Either way seems to suggest they're dangerous. Take care, everyone. Yeah, they cause a lot of bleed. Like the worst paper cuts.
Oof. I've never actually had a paper cut, so I don't know how that feels.
Not had many, but it's like a really stingy little like cut kind of thing.
Ew.
It's not
People
fun.
People tell me how awful it is. I'm just like, yeah, I totally know what you're talking about.
It's the thing with nerves is stuff hurts the most when they're not damaged very badly because they all work to actually say, hey, something's wrong. So a really surface level cut like that hurts really bad because they're all still working. It makes it worse almost. Right, we have a green event, so we'll save quickly. You're going to make a choice here, I think.
Ooh.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It's a dead end. We walked all that way too. I guess we could try to jump across the rest of the walkway, but I mean, I don't want to risk that. No, it's fine. It seems we've gone the wrong way. The machines that we've had to fight so far aren't hanging around this location. I think we'll be alright to rest up here for a little while. Can't lie, I'll be glad for a short rest myself. I should also check in with at least one of the party. But who's best to prioritise, I wonder? Who do you think? Who's boss checking in with?
Who do we feel like needs the most help?
Good question. I mean, like, Vega and Rene are doing, like, really well on... If you're talking, like, combat-wise, like, Vega and Rene are doing great. Catelyn's very tough. Rayleigh and Samson are both okay. If we mean psychologically,
yeah. Probably Renee.
Yeah, she's getting a bit worried. We'll check in with her. Hey, boss. You okay? You beat me to asking that myself. I'm well, Renee. Yourself? Yeah, I'm watching these birds. I'm not sure what you call these things, but I know what you mean. They're quite impressive in how they move, yes. To be able to fly like that. When your own wings would be super cool. Rayleigh always looked so graceful and you could go anywhere. But you used to be able to teleport, right? Wasn't that better? No need to worry yourself like that over a simple question. You look a bit like Samson when he's thinking really hard. Ah, sorry. It's not a problem, Renee. You're both very honest, is all. Oh, that's good then? It's good. Indulge my curiosity. How old are you, Renee? Oh, we actually said about this earlier. I've never been quite sure. I am... You don't know? I must be at least 20 by now? We've been too busy to celebrate my birthday for a while. But there's been, I think, 2 Oberada's Day festivals since the party when I turned 18. But that's the most I can guess. Maybe around 20. I thought you looked young, but you're putting me to shame with your talents, you know. But you're so strong compared to me. You're always looking after everyone. Compared to everyone here, you're doing fine, Renee, and I won't hear otherwise. Boss? The reason I was saying that, Renee, is because you're doing what you are, even despite everything you've said. After all, bravery isn't not being scared, but being scared and doing it anyway. Being scared and still... Thank you, boss. I might not be very brave, but I'll keep doing my best. I'm not sure if even she fully understands what I meant. But I'm glad to hear that. In a lot of ways, confidence is all that separates someone like her and Vagel. And perhaps a little bit of experience too. Even if, as Hetty had suspected, Rennie hadn't fully understood what Hetty had told her, this encounter would still bring the two a little closer. Both continued to improve too. Both Hetty and Rennie gained plus 20 magic attack. Oh god, she's getting even nastier. What, like 740? It's like high. 750.
Wow.
I wonder if she can breach 1,000. I'm pretty sure she probably can. Yeah.
And this is with the nerf stats too in this game.
Oh boy, we're getting zapped. Yeah, it's with the lower values overall. I just say, they're not really technically nerfed, because it's all relative anyway, like...
Yeah.
You know, if you're doing 1 damage, but the enemies only have like 4, you're still doing like 25% of their whole health, like... It's one of the weird things, it's like you can... Sometimes having the bigger numbers feels better, but it doesn't mean anything automatically, like, it's just the number.
That's one of the things that I was, I guess, talking to myself about. Where it's just like, whenever you see yourself doing 11 damage, you feel like you're doing less than whenever you see yourself doing 72,000 damage. Even though in the same fight, in different games, it could be like the same amount of relative damage.
Yeah, like, if it was like Dragon Quest, like, sort of 11 damage in like the first fight, be like, yeah, that's a pretty good hit. Like, that's probably a crit. You probably only do like 4 normally, but yeah, like if you compare it to like Disgaea. No, is it Disgaea? Yeah, Disgaea, like, it's like, oh, casually hits for like 4 billion or whatever quite easily, like.
Or if you just look at the dev mode stuff, then it's just like, dang, 4 million.
Ugh, I still don't like the way these big round things stare at you. It's dead, right? It's still following me with its gaze. Given it's a machine, it's entirely possible that some part of it is still functional. If it destroyed its weapons, its ability to move, but it could maybe still think? I don't know what the term would be for that, but... Ah! Bagel smashes the weapon down in the machine's eye, shattering its lenses and leaving its face a broken crater. Ah, I suppose that would sort the issue. And I'm not that thing.
Poor thing. Now I feel bad.
Yeah. The white rifle was found.
White rifle?
We found a gun.
Ah! Yay! Said so casually. Like a true American. So proud I'm wearing off.
There it is. It's a little SMG looking thing. A strange rifle, cased in what looks like Blackemite, but isn't. Fires 4 times, dealing light damage and grants blind immunity.
Oh, that is interesting looking.
It's not that bad. Given Alken's gun is not working very well, we might actually try that.
Yeah. It actually kind of... I don't know why. It reminds me of a gun from a game called Pixel Gun 3D.
Not one I've played. I was thinking vaguely of a bolter looking at it. I don't think that's what inspired it, but...
So, Pixel Gun is essentially just like it's a free online shooter on like mobile devices, but it's like a classic one. It was originally around like like I think it's almost 10 years old at this
Oh,
point.
it's not like visually sort of Doom style or whatever. Like actually just an old game at this point. Like, okay.
Yeah, but it's like pixel style, kind of like how those old like Minecraft ripoff games were. I don't know. It is a style now, like of the pixels, kind of like how. What is it? This game, BattleBit. It kind of resembles BattleBit in how it's formed and how it looks.
Kind of like voxels with the sort of cubes.
Yes, voxels. That's what it's called.
So you're doing. Did Vagel have a sword there? Did we give her the wrong weapon again still somehow?
I forgot to mention to switch it back.
Oh, did we change anything? Okay, yeah, I'll check that in a sec.
She
didn't have a sword. No, sword would be the dagger, wouldn't it? Why wasn't she using a hammer? Maybe I set one of them wrong. I think one of the weapons is right. I don't know if I maybe missed the other one or.
That is a good question.
Oh yeah, she got some new spells. So we now have some very familiar looking spells because some of these are the ones the rat knew.
Rat.
So we have Ensmarten, increases magical ability of the user for 3 turns. Nova, it's a giant explosion. Rainbow Beam, averages out the elements for damage. And she's also got Channel as a technique, which gives mana regen. Let's blow them up, shall we?
I like that plan. Did it work? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that did pretty good. No, air element is not going to work very well against these guys. Well, I'm considering too hard. I think we're doing quite well at this point. Oh god, paper cutter. Here it is. There it is, the worst paper cut you ever got. Oh, that one's trying to go for the insta-kill. Oh, they're picking on her again. They saw the explosion and they're like, no more of that.
Yep.
In fact,
the downside of having a super punchy character.
Yeah, this is... Oh no, it is the hammer. I must have just missed it before. That was definitely fire. Huh. Oh, you know what it is? It's because the hammer's...
At the end, so do you have her dual wielding?
She is dual wielding. I think it's maybe because it's not first, or it's first now and not second this time. I think that threw me off, so I missed the first animation. It's made of paper, so of course the doesn't like water either. It's all soggy. That was the wrong move. I meant for that to be Firestorm. I think Samson's weapon's fire? Yeah, there we go. Oh, here we go again. There. Oh, not with the insta-kill. Come on. Oh, no, it got it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that throat swipe has a chance to just insta-kill. That's the same one the birds had. Oh, wow, it's still up after that. I would have dropped it. Level shot. I don't think that one misses, so it was dump. The 1 HP needed to kill that one. Yeah, bleed and burn that don't finish off enemies either, so you still got to dink them for at least 1 HP of damage. I think this is the last wave on this floor though, so we're getting through. I'll try and maybe get us through to the boss today. I know it's late on my end, but we'll try and get through to the last third of the game. Why not? It could be fun.
That's what I was a bit worried about, that it is late for you.
Yeah, like I say, I'm normally up till 2 anyway, so I've still got like another half hour at least, and I can push it a little bit if I need to. Hey, counterattack. Nice work. That was the parrying dagger working there then.
Ooh.
I'm really starting to dislike these machines in particular. The wind creatures are annoyingly durable, but these things... Ah, why pretend? I hate this. My arm hasn't felt right since I got to this floor, and they make a mockery of all the artificial knowledge I've gained. I mean, look at them. They move on their own, can pick targets, don't get tired. How? You're really worked up about this, huh? Sorry, I hate the thought that despite the fact I thought I was pretty knowledgeable when it comes to artifice, apparently I'm so behind I can't even comprehend how far behind I am. Ah, well, I wouldn't worry too much about that. I don't think anything about these things can be considered normal. Thank you, that is true. I suppose I shouldn't be getting so worked up when these things that even seem to come from the same realm as us. Climbing time again. What do you think of the weather at the top of this? Meteors? Frogs? As long as it's not the underworld sulfur rain, it can't be too bad.
Hmm.
Ew.
This the boss fight?
We're nearly there. There's one more. There's one more duo of elements. It's always been duos. So the first floor was water and ice. The second was fire and stone. The last one was lightning and wind. This one is light and dark.
Ooh.
Ah, valuable crystals. Hey, maybe this floor isn't so bad after... Ow. As Catelyn steps onto the crystal, it flexes like jelly and she face plants into the floor. Oh, not again. It's just like last time. It's like those weird fleshy stones. Well, at least it's not wet, but it's kind of fun. Right, it's running across the rubbery floor, bouncing like it's a big trampoline. Patience, Catelyn. I will find one of these that's actually solid one day. I will find that mother lode. It's only a matter of time. One Piece.
It's real.
Yeah, you'll find it. Crystal floats above the stone. Oh god! Crystal floats above the stone pillar, shining with a full rainbow of coloured light from within. If you weren't where you were now, you'd feel it would be very reassuring.
Mm.
A reassuring rainbow.
A reassuring rainbow.
Yeah. Oh god.
Heard of reading rainbow, but have you heard of reassuring rainbow?
Nothing about any of these things is reassuring. I mean, look at these guys. This Kingdom Hearts looking. Oh, I forgot to check what the names were.
Oh well, we'll find out when they're dead.
Yep. Well, we'll find out that one later. Yes, we've got the Empty Vessels and Furious Spirits.
Ooh. Oh yeah, those look like empty vessels.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. I did pick some of the spookier ones for this. There were definitely some goofier ones among the sprites. Oh god, this is the one with like a million attacks. I've just been reminded.
I don't know why, but the ones with the multiple faces are always the creepiest.
I can get that. Oh. He's got dark magic. Unsurprisingly, perhaps looking at them, but... Yeah, no, I kind of get that, like... Or like the faceless ones also sometimes makes me feel weird. Rainbow Beam. Try this one. Wham. Yeah, there's no resisting the element from that one because it averages them all out. It has every element. Okay, these guys aren't so bad. They're a little bit more general in their resistances. So we can hit these guys a bit more easily. Oh god, I've been slapped. I just realised, does the staff have a different element? No, it's just a light attack. Although apparently he's resistant to that. No? He shouldn't be.
I thought he was dark.
It could be that Renee's just so physically feeble it just didn't do any damage anyway.
Fair.
She's still only got like about 100 attack at this point, I think. I'm pretty sure Vagel's at about 500 and... No, Vagel's at about 700 and Rayleigh's at about 500 or 600, I think.
So, I don't know if this will spoil anything if you answer it, but what happens to the team, like, regarding their skills after this? Because obviously they got mixed up, but will they go back to their old?
You do get to find out, but it is at the very, very end of the game.
Oh. So
we will get to that one in a future episode. Those were souls. This isn't the underworld, and you could all see them, so what? Samson, I don't think I like this floor. It was fun at first, but these are really spooky. I'm with you there. Stay strong. I can see the platform at the bottom of this big staircase, and there's no more ladders. At the very least, this is the last area we've got to go through. Yes, we're almost there. We're almost through this bit, but there's a few more fights to go. And there's some more weird stuff. These weird
Dang,
faces.
it built an entire Churchill tank throughout the level. They built Churchill.
Ah. We've got light and dark reflections. We've got orchestra. Just the whole orchestra.
Oh gosh, the light reflections. I don't... Oh wait! Oh, that makes it look like it's all one creature.
Oh, like the effect kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like the bells and...
Oh, well, it's gone out. We got kind of lucky on that. That set of bells is a healer. It does like music that like heals all the others. So
I don't know what that reminded me of. There's a Pokemon that's like literally like a key ring.
Oh, I was gonna say Chingling, but I know the one you're thinking of. Flipping, it's one in Klefki.
It's in X. Yeah. I was gonna say it's in like the XY TV show.
I never saw much of that. I liked what I saw of it because they made Ash competent again. But like, cause I know
it was my favorite one.
I know the fans. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I was gonna say I know the fans really like Black and White, like the games. I really didn't get along with them. Like Black and White is my least favorite generation, and it's mostly because of the show. Like, so it's my least favorite of the old style ones, I should say, the old good ones. Like, apart from like the really early ones. I know people love Red and Blue. I really don't. They're just too old and clunky for me. I started with like Gen 3. Oh, Sign Long
Fair.
But like, have you seen the Diamond and Pearl series? I don't know what your earliest Pokemon would be.
I've only seen XY, a couple of the movies, and some of the first series.
Honestly, you started in a pretty good place with X and Y. Diamond and Pearl, like, it's kind of cheaper. The animation's not quite as good, apart from for some key pretty good battles, actually. And it's really well done, though. I love the contest battles. They're so inventive, and like the way they handle a lot of the plot. But the problem is, by the end of Diamond and Pearl, you can tell, like, Ash and Dawn, but mostly Ash because he's the one that obviously continues over between series, he's become, like, genuinely competent. Like, you could tell. Like, he's gone from, like, decent, but, like, not amazing to, like, a genuinely talented trainer by the end of that. And he gets completely reset for Black and White, and he's a complete dummy throughout that series. Like, Iris is constantly calling him a kid, which I really didn't like Iris either. She had the one redeeming feature where, you know how, like, in the Pokemon games, they always do the tutorial for, like, how to catch a Pokemon, and just, like, weaken it with one you've already got.
Yeah. Isn't there one game, though, that is, like, just, hey, quickly choose a Pokemon because I'm about to get mauled?
Oh, they do that, but I mean, they do, like, the tutorial for, like, how to catch a Pokemon kind of thing.
Oh.
Iris catches her first Pokemon by drop-kicking it. She spends, like, weeks trying to, like, kick this Drillbur until she eventually lands it one day. Like, swing it out of a tree.
I can respect that.
It's kind of amazing. It's like, okay, calling Ash a kid constantly is annoying. That was funny. But yeah, like, she's, like, not amazing. She gets some good episodes usually when she's on her own, but she doesn't sync well with Ash at all compared to any of the previous companions. And, like, Silent is a complete nothing. He's, like, I just don't care. It's like, what the hell is a Pokemon connoisseur, Silent? You've never explained this. What are you talking about? Aren't you a gym leader?
Oh.
He's who they replaced Brock with for that season, and he's nowhere near as good. I know people said Tracy was bland.
All those innuendos that Brock had.
No. No, he has nowhere near any of the charm Brock has. He's just kind of bland. And, like, nothing. But yeah, like, so I never got along with Black and White, but X and Y is pretty good. X and Y feels like what Ash should actually have been like after Diamond and Pearl. He loses... I should mention as well for Black and White, I know this is spoilers, but it's been, like, years. You guys should have seen it by now if you cared that much. Ash loses to this kid who's, like, he's, like, dumber than Ash is. He almost doesn't even make it to the final tournament, because if Ash hadn't told him that he had to like register beforehand, he wouldn't have even gotten in. And he also bought only 5 Pokemon because he didn't know you were allowed 6. And Ash still loses to him, and I hate it, genuinely.
Yeah, that could be annoying.
And of course he loses to Lucario, and it's like, I know it's a fan favourite, I don't like Lucario. So it's like rubbing the salt in for me.
With Lucario, so whenever I played the XY game, Lucario was one of my favorites, partly because I had a Mega Evolution Stone for it, but also partly because I won him in battle, and that was cool. Yeah, I mean,
it's a case of, it's like, I don't hate the design, I do think it's horribly overused, and I don't particularly use it on my own runs.
Ah, fair.
Yeah, it's not what I actually hate, but I do think it's one they overused for a bit. It's not as bad as, like, what's one they really overuse? Eevee, I guess, these days?
Eevee? Yeah,
Eevee is at
maybe.
least cute, and it has the evolution gimmick, which I like, but...
Vaporeon. Keep
Oh, God.
everyone away from it.
There's no law against Pokemon, Batman.
I think that's so funny.
Yeah, that is low funny, but yeah.
A loss against Pokemon, Batman.
Joker, no.
You know what?
Anyway, to
That's right, Batman. I'm gonna do it.
to get slightly back on track. You can tell it's late, can't you? They're so well coordinated. His heads move like the one creature. Oh God, you were saying about that. They look like one. No matter how far we go, no matter how much you think I've sinned. Always a bigger or weirder fish, eh? Indeed. Yeah. Batman? I love that stupid bit. Ooh.
Yes, Batman. They are all moving like one fish.
Yeah. Oh wait, she's got the light machine gun. I should have used that on them. What? Black orb and shining orb. We'll summon a legendary Pokemon. If you look closely as well at the black one, nice little detail I like because of what it's based on. You can see there's a little thing inside it. It's like a little thing with some tentacles on it.
Wait.
If you look closely at the black orb in the sort of light patch on it.
It's the Deep Water Guard!
Oh God! Now you mention it, it does kind of look like it. Oh no.
They're inside of China.
Kill it with light. Oh God. Oh God, the light wants a healer. Oh no.
This is canon now. The Deepwater Guard have invaded Sel Mounta. You have to protect.
It's like invaders from like the world's distant past, beyond the stars? Nah. Spooky pirate boys.
A bunch of pirates.
I feel like I don't know whether they would have won the war for Nita, but I feel like with these things on their side, they'd at least had a bit of a chance. So they've been like, oh, what the hell? We're having a tank battle and a sentient ball of iron just rolled over the battlefield.
Ooh. That is quite cool, but why is this not working?
Right, yeah, this thing's made of light. We're probably not going to have much that can hurt it at all. Level Shot, however, doesn't care about your element. It's one of the moves I like the most. Oh, it's going for the blind. Oh, God. They're blinding me in real life. So I'm going to kill the player in real life from mental damage.
I have found strange bug.
I see.
Well, my shells aren't fusing.
Fusing?
I have a. I'm using like a
oh, the
gigantic
fuse on the shell.
Oh, I know why. Nope, I'm just
Did you
silly.
forget a laser target or whatever it's called? Rangefinder?
No, I forgot this thing was using a hybrid diff. And I was wondering, like, why aren't my shells exploding? It's because I was editing the diff.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I better push on a little bit, try and get this thing.
Yeah.
Are they gone? They're gone. Those are weird, even with everything from the other world. Those were unique. Just a hole in the air. They're gonna be killed like every other creature we've encountered. I have no fear of something like that. Right. Don't let them spook them, Catelyn. They're weird, but we'll get through this. We were able to kill them, at least. I think there's one last fight, maybe two.
Ooh.
So there's the monster lair. 4 seasons was found. Ah. Speaking of good stuffs, we found another one. 4 seasons. Multi-element staff deals fire, earth, water, and wind damage and grants access to spells of many elements. We'll put that to Hetty. I think that's one we can buy in the shops once we're through this third of the game. What's these things again? Light golem. That's what they were. Well, they're machines, so I assume they don't like getting wet.
Unless they're one of those fancy waterproof iPhones.
Oh, what's the one? Put it in the microwave to install the microwave-proof update, wasn't it? Wasn't that the one that people did at one point? Like they made up the fake ads for that, and then people actually did it.
The one I've seen is, yes, you can microwave your phone to increase battery life.
That was it, yeah. It's like, okay, there is wireless power transmission. This is not how it works. Like,
yeah.
Oh, he's been regen on himself, thorough. A genuine nuisance when fourth at the first level you can reach this place at. At this point, an inconvenience. Oh. Right, yeah. Guns light type. Actually did. I didn't check. Was it light or was it holy? I think it was light. I'm gonna have to hit him with something a bit hard, but he keeps...
At one point it was holy.
Yeah. It might be because that's what it defaulted to in the... the default elements. You can actually make your own. You can just set them and name them, so... So many souls, so much anger. What happened to those poor people? Because they're stuck here? I don't even know what... I don't even want to think about it. I'm just going to focus on not joining them.
Fair.
Look, down there. There's a figure down there. If that's him, this might be it. Ready up, everyone. We might have one hell of a fight on our hands. There's one more before that point, though, and we're gonna take advantage of the free heal at the top of the stairs. Because this one's a little... Oh, okay, at the bottom of the last stairs, even. This one's a little bit different. Oh yeah, bright space this area is. Just shiny. Welcome to Discord light mode.
Oh gosh, I forgot that existed until someone... I think Kevin has an emoji on one of his servers that is just like, oh, if you can't see the emoji, just turn on Discord light mode. And that's it.
Ooh, no, this isn't the fight I thought it was. The orbs seem to have unionized.
The planets.
They've aligned.
That Saturn-looking thing in the front looks like it has a really happy smile because of the healer bell thing.
Oh.
Well,
I would have had a look.
All that's left now is Deepwater Guard and Saturn.
Hetty's got some new spells. Let's throw a Whirlpool at them. Or new stuff. Oh, she's using one of its uniques, and it's a full AoE. Not too bad, though. I need healing. Dark ones are weak to fire, so... Why am I using physical attacks? I already know they don't work on these guys. Oh god, they're using the light mode again.
No wonder it blinds you. It's Discord light mode.
Yeah, it goes blind in real life. Then it again. Light element machine gun doesn't... Oh, it does work if you crit.
Yes!
We'll just fish for crits. So don't worry about it. We'll work something out. Is it fire? So there might be something. It does on a crit, but not normally. Hey, let's actually use something that might work on these guys. Level shot. I think also doesn't miss, so...
Uh-oh, I am quite laggy.
Oh dear. Like the stream or the game?
I think it's my internet.
Oh dear. Hold out. We're nearly there, Cringe. Just hold out a little longer. Ugh, my head's still ringing from that clanging bell. So loud. Hey, strong darling, there's only one group left. Right, almost there. We should clear out once we're done. Sticking around feels like a bad idea. Ah, there's one more heal. Yes, there's one more... Actually, is there an item? Did I hide an item here? I feel like I hid an item behind one of these pillars, but... maybe not. I don't know if it's that one that we already encountered. Ah, there's the large boss glow, so we are indeed nearly there. Yeah, this one. You said about the planets earlier. Here they are. One from every element.
Hey!
Yes, this fight is very, very difficult if you go here first. Especially if you don't have the elementals yet as well. We're going to try and dump all the elemental summons we can on them at once. With damage like that, hopefully you can see why.
Yes, the stream has fully frozen for me, but at least I can hear it.
Oh dear.
Oh, there it goes.
Is it back or is it gone?
It's back. It's definitely something on my end.
hopefully we can wrap this up soonish. Not that I'm not having fun, but
some time.
Yes, I am going to have to edit this one down, unfortunately, because it's like 2 hours long.
You can probably cut out the parts that where it's just us walking down hallways talking about Pokemon. If I'm honest.
I'm leaving those bits in. Those are the fun bits. I mean, we've had something to talk about during those bits.
Oh yeah, then probably just get rid of some of the combat, I would guess, because there's been a lot of combat. They wouldn't be missing out on much.
Maybe. I don't tend to worry too much. But I guess I could. It's mostly just because of the time it takes to edit out. I'm usually happy to just, like, cut it into lengths and then have the little intro and outro bit. That's what I've been doing so far with them anyway. Obviously, I know you haven't necessarily been watching them, but you don't need to, because you've actually been here for most of them. You know what was said anyway, because you were half the people saying it. Doing all the,
I just have to watch over it just to like see what I need to like improve on. Like some of them are just like, come on, cringe, shut up. It's not funny anymore. You can go on to something else now. Or like, why did you do that? There is no need. But
every element at once. Even for me, that was a lot. Yeah. Anyone else need patching up? Yep. Yes, please. I'm afraid so. But I'll give you a hand best I can. Right. Alright, yes, I could use a hand. Okay, I guess I got started. Wow, that's a lot. It's okay, Samson. The magical light will help. Now, here's someone we haven't seen yet in this game. Recognize this fella? You might...
Let me see.
You might not know the sprites do.
Wait a minute.
That's one of Warstime's men. Guess we better be ready for a fight. It's Tyrrell.
Yep, there he is.
He's got a new sprite, but it is him. Fine, what is it? The top of those strange fighting robots from the lightning level starting another electrical fire on the ice level. Some of the dark creatures made their way outside again. Tyrrell? Oh, it's just you, Renee. Wait, what? Renee, what are you doing here? With those 5 again? Helping the dwarves. It's good to see you again. Right, of course. Of course you're helping them. I guess I should have expected that. Well, I suppose it is good to see you too. If just because it is absurdly dull here. Did you want anything from me? I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to just let you all leave, but if there's anything you wanted to know first. Yes, Boss made a mistake, right? What do you mean? He hasn't really left me, right? He wouldn't. I asked Lysandra off, but he wouldn't answer. So let's add a very deep sigh. No, I didn't think it would be the case either, but no. There's no mistake. He left you with that group and does not intend for you to return. I'm sorry. We both know how much he means to us. He seems very genuine. I really don't think he's lying here, but... No, you're lying. Friends should do that to each other. Not about something like this. I'm not a liar. I don't cheat and I don't lie. You know that. You're one of the only people that do know that. Damn it. Thought I'd finally moved on from everything. A fresh start and now... Renee, this is hard enough. Please, it's the truth. But if you're not lying, then... Tears are welling up in Renee's eyes. I hate to interrupt it. It seems there's a lot of history here, but Tyrrell, right? You know the King of Seltor. I don't suppose there's any remote chance of negotiating, rather than this turning into a fight? I have the authority to end this war on the spot if... No, there isn't. I will not make the same mistakes Renee made. The boss and his plan are simply too important. But you're a good girl, Renee. Stupid at times, but good. I shouldn't, but... if you wanted to leave before this fight... She looks nervous, but she looks at the others. For a moment her gaze settles on Samson, and she turns to face Tyrrell again. I can't. I just can't. They're my friends too. I don't want any of you getting hurt. But... Samson told me that sometimes all you can do is fight. If I don't fight here, I'll lose something important to me. Renee breathes deep and raises her weapon shakily. If you're going to fight, then it's them I'll fight for. Even if I hate it. Perhaps you really have grown a little with them. Alright, if this is our one and only real fight then. Fight with everything you've got. Live up to those words. He's brave to be taking us all on at once. For all we know, he could well be on par with Lysandra's strength. Need to make sure I've got everyone covered. Samson? Sorry, I was lost in thought. This time I've got your back. Right. Right, if even your resolve to fight is this strong, then we can definitely do this. But if we don't have to finish him off, we can aim for that, just that, don't worry. He might be the only source of info on all sides plan we have. We want to bring him in alive. Here we go, everyone. It's a fight with him. Ooh.
Been wanting to do this for a while.
Yes. So we're fighting him on his own as well, which is different. I don't know how this one's going to go. It's been a while since I tested him on his own. Yeah, ow.
We just one-shot him.
He did just counter us. Let's try dumping a rainbow beam on him. Yeah, so Tyrrell's kind of an interesting boss. Because he's kind of a little bit of a glass cannon design, which is rare for bosses. They're normally quite high endurance. Yeah, he hits really damn hard, and he's fast.
In fact, he targeted Renee.
Yeah, that's not intentional. The AI just decided that.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
so
great.
He's very quick. He has chances to cause insta-death. And he has very high attack, but he's actually quite fragile, which is kind of an interesting sort of change.
Like a person.
Yeah.
Actually like a person.
Yeah, he actually fights like a normal person compared to some of the rest of the party. Let's use Steadfast. Let's see if we can't...
Is that how, I guess, Lysandra is?
A little bit. Lysandroth is like... He's so fast, he's almost impossible to hit. Which is kind of what acts as his defense. Or at least he seems to be, from what we've seen so far. Wait, your words are strong, but you're still scared, Renee. I can see it in your movements. Of course I am. If I hit you too hard, you might... That's what you're scared of? I'm not pulling any blows. Don't disgrace me by holding back. You... Right, I won't... She's holding back? It's hard to tell with her magic. Still, to me, it looks like she really is trying to go all out. If she isn't, just what is she capable of? We might get to see shortly. Let's follow up.
Oh.
Rough strike again. Uh-oh. His signature... Oh, no! He's doing it again!
Oh, that's great.
He's... It might be because she was on 1 HP. It might have decided... I think the AI will go for weak party members as well, so it might be just because she was on 1 hit point. Okay, let's actually...
Maybe... I was gonna say, maybe
someone toss her a potion.
There we go.
Yeah, someone throw her a health potion. There we go. We'll have Catelyn cover for her if she can. I think she's got the one that lets her cover for alloys at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, he's setting up counter. Oh no, Vagel's raging. Uh oh. Oh, we might have a problem here. By the way, something's happening in the background there.
Socks and ramen noodles.
Oh, gotcha. I'm gonna taunt him.
I'm gonna mute for a bit while I go eat my noodles, but I will have it on in the background and talk occasionally.
Yeah. Oh, Vagel's beating herself up. Yeah, there's counter. Oh boy. Oh god, she actually stays where she was when she got dropped. Oh, yeah, he's also got a 6 attack, which is very mean, but it's hitting the one party member tough enough to take it. God, what is he weak to? Oh, yeah, he doesn't have any weaknesses or resistances. He's just not neutral, I think. Drop something really big on him. You still haven't used it. The boss wouldn't have taken that from you. I'm not even sure he could. If you won't use it, don't pretend you're doing what you're doing to protect your friends. I can't. I promise everyone, never again. You know, Tyrrell, not that it bothers me much, but if you keep poking it, you'd hit her harder. Or her to hit you harder. He wants to take himself out, let him. Saves us the trouble. And as expected, you're certainly not having the same problem that Renee is. Renee? Are you a... I shouldn't. Stay with us. You resolved to fight. I might not agree with him a lot, but on that... Samson, if you had a way to win almost any fight, but it might hurt those you care about, what would you... You've got some trump card, haven't you? It's dangerous. It's something you've not shown us yet. I'm scared that I might have to use it, or that I can't anymore if I need to. Yeah, she's got a little something up her sleeve. I guess we'll maybe bolster energy on Catelyn to make her harder to take out. So you can keep your own fire for now. And charge. Oh, yeah, right. Right, he's still got counter up. I'm a dummy. Let's dump... Yeah, level shot. It's reliable. And get Vega back up. Yeah, so say for Cringe's sake, you might also notice, like, he can't necessarily keep up with the full party too well because there are just too many of us. But I would be interested to see what happens if we both have counter up. What? Oh, he just used it on his own.
Or did he counter the counter?
Oh, maybe. Wait, no, don't hit him. I was about to have Thingy leap on him and knock herself out because my own brain can't remember. Spike wave. Keep chipping him down. Oh yeah, we can use Eruption. Yeah, we can use Versus Big Fire Spell. It's almost to the 2/3 mark, which I think is when something happens, if I'm remembering right. I can't remember if we have to get to 2/3 or actually knock him out. This might be after the point where I worked out how to... Ah, here we go. I don't want to, I don't... What is this guy made from? I've him so many times, but he just won't... Even my defense isn't holding. What do we do? Everyone, they're all counting on me. I have to. That's not... She's over-channeling like I could. No, is it even stronger? There's lines on her face. I've never seen those. Everyone, I've got to remember. I've got to not hit them. This time I'm using it to protect the ones I care about. Grand. Get down. Blazer. Remember, Terrell was reduced to a mere shadow.
No, the stream is breaking for me.
For a moment, Terrell was reduced to a mere shadow as the tremendous pillars of golden light descend upon him, lighting up even the strange void the party is in. By the gods! One step closer, even with my guard up, I'd have been. They tell me she can't stop it either. I'm on it. Just gotta get close enough to siphon off the excess power and she'll calm down. It worked for Vagel before, I can do it again. Whoa! That was too close. She's letting off too much magic. At this rate, I won't be able to get close. Help! I can't stop. Renee! It hurts, but I can't afford to care about myself right now. I've got to push through. Samson pushes through the explosion and manages to grab onto Renee, pulling her close to him. Step out of it! Renee! Huh? Samson, you're... Renee's gone bright red, seemingly having realised what's going on. Sorry, but I'm not sure I can stand at the moment. If I let you go, grabbing you was all I could think to do. But at least you're alright. I couldn't stop it. I tried everything I could not to hurt you or to keep it forward, but just like before, I couldn't. Damn it. You're right. I shouldn't have... You're still alive? No, even the fact you weren't burned away to nothing. Ha. Once a champion, always... Ow. Your power really is something. I'm glad to see it. Got to see it for real after all I'd heard. Oh yes, I say he's here. Sorry, old friend. I guess I got here too late to help. Boss. Sorry, I can't greet you properly, boss. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he's here. I don't think I can even really move right now. You've done superbly, Tyrrell. Everything I could have asked of you. Rest now. This is not your day to die. It's the rest of you all. You've grown strong once more, I see. Much faster than the first time, too. Party sees the tense at these words, gripping tighter to their weapons and shields. King Horse time. We meet again, once more. Or we meet once more, even. Yes, but I have a feeling right now that one of you wants to talk to me more than the rest. But boss, Boss, tell me it's not true. It is. I did not misspeak when I released you from my service and left you with the group you're with now. You are better off here and our goals are not compatible. I'm sorry. Why? Why? I don't understand. You promised. I thought you were my friend. Ready, don't move so fast, I'll fall. Sorry. You intend to fight us? Still willing to negotiate for peace. In truth, while part of me wants to fight and end this here, Samson is in no state to fight and Rennie is likewise. Could we beat him with just those of us that are left? In truth, I actually wasn't expecting to see you here at all. No, I did not plan to fight. The time for that in this case is already over. Indeed, I'm glad to see you're growing stronger. There's someone in particular who was hoping for just that. Ugh. He clutches his chest, swaying for a moment, but not falling. I really have pushed too fast. It's not just that I'm not meant to be here, but I'm not meant to have seen you yet at all, huh? We'll have our battle, and soon, but not here. Rennie, take these words to heart. Consider them my last order if you must. I'm your enemy now, and that isn't going to change. Goodbye, everyone. Just like that, they're gone, I suppose. I guess they're good for something at least, even if he's just running away, but I wish they'd just surrender or at least talk to us properly. Alright, I think I can stand on my own right now. What was that spell you just cast, Rennie? It's a long story. Well, we've got time. I need to patch myself up, not to mention the others. You sort of blasted me a bit during that outburst. I'm sorry. But for the spell, well, I guess you all have been so good to me, even if I don't want to say if I'm really your friend, I should explain. I don't remember a lot of it. I was very little at the time, but I remember fighting. There's a war going on between groups from Sel Tor. I don't know what happened to them, but I'd been separated from my parents, and the fighting was getting so loud, so horrible. The voice trails off, and her gaze appears unfocused. Someone I knew, though I don't remember who, they leaped in front of me to save me, and that arrow went right through their heart. That's when I first felt it. Grand Blazer. I don't know how I knew it. I never used magic before then, but it destroyed everything. I don't know how I cast it, but there were so many of those light pillars. Like some nightmare thunderstorm. Everyone was dying. The Night of Thunder. Hetty, you don't think... It must be. You could hear that sound across all 4 continents. That was our Rennie? Seems incredible, but it was the right amount of time ago. It was the aftershock from a spell? Still, if it's painful to think about, you don't have to keep going. I need to tell you all, but after it all ended, my home was gone. Everyone was dead, but I was still fine. I wondered for days. I didn't know where I was going to where I could go, and all the food that hadn't been burned was going bad. I was so hungry. That's when I first met Boss. He found me in the ruins, took me in, offered to help me master my magic, taught me so much. He was so kind, at least at first. He promised I'd never be alone again if I didn't want to be, and I guess he kept his promise, but I just didn't want him to leave me. There you go. Who's been listening intently, fist clenched, suddenly speaks up. Someone like him, he's not worth your sympathy. What? Think about it. His plan seems to involve an invasion of the entire world. If he does that successfully, he'll own all of Baron Khalil, but he'll have done it through war, something he would surely know you hate. Even still, he could keep you around, keep you off the front lines where you'd be safe. You wouldn't have to be at any risk or fight anyone. But he left you to us. I say he's abandoned you to us to look after you. That's not going to work though, because he has specifically left you with us. He definitely knows we're opposing him. He knows that if you stick with us, you'll probably have to fight him at some point, since it seems you're not willing to negotiate peace. He even took your old magic from you. Aside from that spell. That terrifying spell. Nothing I'd ever read about ever seemed to indicate that someone could just know a spell like that potent, let alone cast it, and at her age. Not only is she really something, but I have to learn that magic someday. I have to ask her to teach me. She's listening intently to Vagel's words, and has gripped Samson's arm seemingly without realizing. There's no version of this that ends well for you. Either you sit back on the back lines, can't help him despite clearly caring about him, and have to watch while he causes so much of the war and suffering you hate. Or he leaves you with us. Either we potentially abandon you. Not that we're going to, of course. Or you stick with us, and we either die before you reach him, which given he's taken your ability to teleport away, you probably don't escape if it was dangerous enough to kill the rest of us. Or we reach him, and we have to fight him, which might also kill us, or we kill him, which I can't see ending well for you either. Or maybe he kills just us, but not you, and you're left in an even worse spot. Not mind that that's going to happen. We will defeat him. Any situation that seems to make any sense at all from that would be if he maybe didn't think he could win. He somehow thinks he's saving her by sending her with us. But then why start this thing in the first place? Sorry, Renee, I know it seems harsh, but I don't want you falsely thinking he's done something good for you by abandoning you somehow. I really can't see any way, if he keeps chasing this strange goal of this, that this ends well for you. He really has abandoned me? Is this what Lysandra's portraying you all felt like? Boss, you... Renee. Yeah, that's how it felt. But we're here for you. It'll hurt. It still does for me. But you don't have to suffer it alone. Whilst I'm abandoning you to us was a terrible thing to do for you, but that doesn't mean we can't do what we can to look after you, right? You can count on us. We all know what you're going through. You're a part of my team, and a part of the little family we've formed. We're not going to abandon you like he did, you have my word. If there's anything you need to cheer you up, I'm here for you, darling. We'll stand with you. Whatever your future battles may be, whoever they're against will be there. I won't let those who are cruel to my friends get away with their actions. Everyone, you... Tears are streaming down her face as she pulls Samson into a full-on hug. There's also a huge smile on her face. Mum, Dad, wherever you are today, I realised, even if I lost the one that used to care for me, I've made some really good friends. And we've levelled up. Samson's learned Ongoing Cure. Catelyn has learned Shed Armour. Bagel's learned Quadruple Attack. Rayleigh has learned Build Charge. Hetty has learned Brass Hammer. Dang, yeah. Bit of stuff for Renee. Renee has learned Blast Bubble. Deep. Well, I've tried, at least. Wingbeat for Vanessa. Sometime later, you have a deep lore. Well, we'll look at a bit more bandaged, admittedly, but still. With Tyrell gone, I can't imagine these monsters will stay long either. So I believe that to be another of our tasks completed. Deep water. Are you going to say guard? Is that going to be the next word? Do the JoJo's thing. Your next word will be... Right. Is there a thing for that? Is that... Yeah, there it is. Your next line will be... That was it. Oh, although I believe this is all of our current tasks complete, in fact. We should report in once more. Chapter cleared. We will definitely save. And we'll finish by chatting to the king and getting all caught up. We'll save up. Well. Well, there's a surprise. I would give Cringe the dwarf voice, but he appears to be busy. Well, there's a surprise. If you manage to succeed all tasks once more. And I notice a new face among your number. Indeed, your majesty. Vanessa, at your and this group's service. I would not be all that enthused by the addition of another demon to your party, however. I must admit so far I am genuinely impressed by the efforts of your party. The city is freed, strange creatures have ceased to emerge from the tower. Oh dear. My stomach is going with it. And the undead have been put to rest. At this point, in truth, I have no doubt. You are all who you said you were. I could not see anyone fighting as hard as you have to fool me. Thank you. Well, I suppose we should just hear what's left. Indeed. First, the demons have some method through which they reach the surface. I need it stopped. Cutting their reinforcements will go a long way to cut them back. Oh, that's got to be the Black Castle. And indeed, that is the castle that the game is named after. Because, of course, if you remember correctly, it is called... The subtitle is Seize the Demon Castle. It's a sort of underworld ship. It can move between the underworld and the surface through lava and magma. Demons could technically swim it, but it's a lot of work, so most travel aboard it. It's massive, though, so it can only come up from a few places. So that's how they're doing it, I see. Well, there are two places I could see something like that emerging. Firefields and Mount Igneal. Igneal, even. I think it is Igneal, yeah. I will have my men scout out Mount Igneal. I would ask you all to scout the Firefields. You don't have to destroy said castle, but I would see it located so I can prepare an assault. You must be careful. If it is indeed capable of submerging in lava, we need to disable that ability or we could lose our forces very quickly indeed. Second, the city of Boltar is currently undergoing a massive naval battle against the mercenary pirate fleet. Our ships are superior and should have the advantage, but the enemy numbers are huge and their leadership very skilled. Worse, they have some kind of sea monster strong enough to resist cannon fire and sink our ironclads. I need you to go to the battle and execute their commander. With them out of the way, we'll be able to quickly disable the fleet and focus on the sea beast. Lastly, the king goes oddly quiet for a moment, a pained expression on his face. Is something wrong? This This is a hard one to ask. Not just because of its danger, but because of the heritage of this task. How best to explain it to a non-dwarf? Do you know the ancient legend of the fortress known as the King's Last Regret? No, I thought not. It's not a legend known well to the islands outside of the Church of Ingniel. Well, put simply, there's a legend of a dwarven fortress lost to time somewhere up on the northernmost snowfields. The gods are said to have left a last request to a dwarven king of old, but despite a life of trying...
I think I know what this fortress is.
What's your theory? I'd be interested to know. Oh, he's back on mute. Yes, the gods said to the last request, the dwarven king of old. But despite a life of trying, the dwarven king could not complete it, and buried the last request in there alongside what is only known as something truly precious. This fortress is said to be so mighty that anything buried inside it could never be taken, ever. It's been a common goal to find It's been a common goal to find for dwarven adventurers for centuries, and a short time ago, while you were out on your previous objectives, some of these explorers returned with a map. It is real. My scouts have already been out to confirm it, and it seems an avalanche has cracked the outer wall enough that it could be entered.
It appears it is not what I thought it was.
Normally I would not even consider asking humans or demons. It's a quest of notable heritage to our people. But with this war on, should the demons take this precious thing, it might be lost forever, or worse, if it turns out to have some kind of power, even used against us. I do not have time to sort an adventuring group of sufficient strength from my people to attempt its recovery. Even if I could, many are already fighting. So I ask of humanity, and yes, of demonkind, please, recover the precious thing from the centre of the tomb and tell me of the god's final request. And take care. The defences of this tomb, if still functional, will be mighty. You may take whatever you find within, aside from the precious thing. Ordinarily I would not consider this, but you may need the armaments and riches within for your quest, and you may consider it extra payment. I know it's probably going to be hard, but we're really going to enter a tomb that's been sealed away for years and has some ancient dwarven legend related to it? I'm finally going to do something to match Grandfather's adventures. Maybe even exceed him. I can admit it, none of these tasks will be easy. In truth, had this not been a time of war, I'd have offered my country support for much less. But I do not give it such a difficult task to you without some additional support. The western wing of the city will be open to you. We can access the last part of the city now.
Ooh,
our mightiest arms... Oh boy.
Oh, you heard that?
Yeah, there's like a lot of noise.
I'm taking out the trash, so I'm gonna mute myself again.
Alright. Armors, potions, and artifacts will be made available to you. And I've instructed the royal smith inside this very building is to assist you. Should you require the repair of legendary equipment, he should be able to facilitate you.
Ooh, this feels like we're in the end game now, boys.
We're getting to it. This is the last sort of third of the game, and then I believe there's one. So one extra thing. Yeah, then there's like another 3 areas, which is these 3. Then there's one extra one, and then the final boss. And there's a little hidden. There's the little hidden extra battle zone that we went to before. He's really throwing some big quests at us.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it. At this point, we're up to it, I'd say. Your confidence never fails to inspire, darling. Oh, yes, also. Oh, thinking of you two, actually. Guessed it? Whoa! Ah! Sorry, I shouldn't have yelled, but look at your eye. It shows off a mirror for Catelyn to see a reflection. Oh, I see what you mean. It's not even subtle anymore.
It's water.
It's practically glowing. That same eye again. It doesn't hurt.
I can't see it. I had to turn off the stream because I'm out of Wi-Fi raid.
It's gone like almost Samson's eye color now. Got really bright like cyan blue. Doesn't hurt.
Maybe I can like click on it and hope it doesn't crash.
Doesn't hurt or anything? Not seeing anything weird? No, it's...
Oh! Oh, wow, that's weird.
Yeah, like pupils like a slightly weird shape, and it's really bright now. No, it's all normal. I guess given how much it's changed. But that's nothing...
Don't skip this.
I guess given how much it's changed, but nothing's happened yet. It really might just be cosmetic. Have you seen it, or should I move on?
Yeah, I saw it. I just had to zoom in a bunch. The pluses of being on mobile.
Perhaps it is. Oh, you wanted to ask something? Ah, yeah, of course. I guess for now I don't have to worry. It really does look like it's just a colour change, given how long it's been like this and not causing any problem. Samson, you agree it's time? About those two? Yeah, I'd say so. Well, the thing is, really, me and Samson kind of kind of saw what happened back at the catacombs between you and Vagel. You did? Oh, Aurelia, what have you done now? Alright, alright. Oh yes, Vanessa will get proper dialogue now. Because at this point in the game, she's meant to be in the party regardless of which order you did them in. Alright, alright. Yes, I know what you're talking about. I had meant to talk to you about it earlier, but with everything going on... Of course. You got your fourth person to a little group, and you didn't even ask. Since it's Vagel. We agreed it was okay of us. I never thought she was one for romance. Just maybe ask us first next time, okay? It really is okay. You two, thank you. Whispering to the two. She's been really worried about this. For her sake, this means a lot, I think. She draws the three of them in with her wings into a wide hug. Oh, but Samson? I'm not sure if you've noticed. I mean, you can't sense it like I can, but I think Rayleigh has realised too. Oh yes, I'd noticed. What? Did I do something wrong? Something on my face? No, nothing like that. It's more... I think you might have one more...
face.
I think you might have one more admirer than you'd realised. Hey? Ooh. Take a look. Stare. Rennie is quite clearly trying to hide behind the others, but seems to be watching Samson intently at a distance. However, as she sees Samson looks over, she actually ducks out of the way. Rennie? You really think she... Her eyes don't lie, and neither does the way she acts. She likes you. I mean, you two met a lot earlier than the rest of us, and you've really helped her quite a bit. And you two do seem to get along well.
This is no longer a love triangle. This is a love octagon.
Yeah. Rennie really... I mean, don't get me wrong. She's really cute and really fun to hang around with, but... I mean, if anyone was going to be wrong about something like that, it wouldn't be Aurelia. Wait, he's doing it again as well, you know, this is a little trait of his. He's getting lost in thought. Yeah. Wait.
Oh, there's so much dirt.
Oh, it's another typo. I've got to fix that one later.
Wait, where's the typo? What is it?
It's supposed to be is it, not it.
Ah, it. There it is.
Damn it. Is it because of everything I said to her? I mean, I've given her a few pep talks. She genuinely seems to listen to, and there was that whole overchanneling incident. Has she started to feel for me because of all that? You know, on my own end, I guess I've taken a few hits for her when no one else was able to help, and... Oh man, it's getting complicated all over again. Pretty hard again, aren't you? You always go quiet like this when you do. I like this party already. A lot of love going around, it seems. This way you've been getting your free energy from Aurelia. No idea. Perhaps a little, but not intentionally. I think a lot of it is runoff from that one time I had to drain energy off Vagel when she was over-channeling. Well, they seem to be having a rather intense conversation over there. I was going to suggest we move on, but perhaps there's no immediate... Well, something wrong, Rennie? Oh, Hetty, something on your mind? Yes. That's understandable with everything going on these days, with our current tasks. We're all so happy together. Ah, yes. They have been through a lot together. We all have. Our skills have been knocked back, but our bonds have only grown, and in their case, they've grown quite close too. But you're relatively new to this, I suppose, at least in comparison. I miss having someone that close. I used to think I had so many close friends, and now... I mean, I know everyone's been really nice, and I'd like to be better friends, but... Is there anyone in the party you'd like to get closer to, perhaps, by any chance? Maybe more so than the others? How did you know? Got a little bit of intuition. I bet the others don't realise, but I do keep a close eye on everyone. I don't suppose it would be our Samson by any chance, would it? Yeah, that's right. Are you psychic? No, just intuition, as you said. Not that much older than all of you. Romance isn't some long-forgotten dream of mine. But in my case, I think I've yet to meet the one for me. But if he's already so close with them... I get that. Their situation is a little weirder than most. I think if you want to spend more time with him, all you need to do is ask. Things will work themselves out from there. You're sure? I'm sure. You'd be much less happy if you never tried, right? Even if it doesn't work out. Wow. Okay, I'll do it. Just need a good moment. And with that... Alright everyone. Let's sort our equipment, perhaps restore any legendary items we found, let's head out. Our last tasks await us. Oh, and one more thing. I know that fortress by reputation. We're doing that one last. Want to make sure we're as strong as possible before we make an attempt on it. Yes, so the fortress has to be done last, and there's a good reason for that we'll get to when we get there.
So the dwarf fortress is the last.
Yes, it's the last of the king's tasks. The royal smith. Just realised I didn't mean to talk to him just yet. He's basically saying I can fix the stuff, but it's expensive. Won't do it just yet.
Do we not have enough money for it?
We do, but I think we'd only have enough to buy 1 or 2. Maybe 3 or 4 actually, but we're going to save there. we do any re-equipping or anything, because we've got to call the stream there. I should get 6 episodes out of this if I split it into half-hour chunks. Jeez, this has been a long one. thanks for agreeing to come along, man.
Oh, no problem. It is a lot of fun. Even though halfway through, I totally did not start playing from the depths and get some stuff set up for my own.
Polluting the audio. That's fine. I won't save anything in there, but we'll have a quick look at the left wing and then we'll wrap up. But yes, no, thank you everyone for watching. If anyone is still watching at this point, God damn it, the maid's blocking the way. Oh, thank you. That's just very polite. She moved. But yes, we can get into the western wing now. There's some more shops and things, and bigger buildings. You can tell I was gradually getting better at the map, getting more used to the mapping in this version because the buildings get more interesting the further through the city you get.
They're not just boxes; they are different shaped boxes.
Yes.
With more dead ends that lead in lampposts.
They are, yes. There's even a little bit of a tent area here. What that could be about. But yes. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Right, hello YouTube. Just a quick explanation. This vid is one of, I believe, up to about 6 parts for the Sel Mounta stream that we did a little while back. I could have uploaded it in one go, but it's about 3 hours long, so I figured I'd slice it up for viewability. Enjoy the video.